to present some useful tips to write an effective letter to the editor.
Of that, the tips will be useful for you to become one of the best writers. Definitely, most of you love to write letters and expect them to be published to the letter to editor and to convey the message to the authority so as to take action on those issues. Maybe you write letters to appreciate those authorities since they have taken reformative steps. In fact, getting a letter to be published in international, national, or any local newspaper seems to be the biggest achievement for a new writer because this minor success leads that writer to achieve the destination. However, my personal experiences indicate that a great number of students are totally fail to write effective letters, articles, or any writer for the newspapers. May they think that it is a useless task for them, but some of them have the love of writing and are committed to their works. Finally, they achieve publishing their letters, articles, and stories in different kind of newspapers and magazines. But what about those students who pick up their pens to write something but ends up writing nothing, whether feeling frustrated, disappointed, and worried that their write-ups cannot be published in newspapers? First of all, I would love to suggest them that they have to erase some negative thoughts in their brains. They are, I cannot be a writer, it is a difficult task for me and I'm not able to write what I want. Writing is for only talented person, not me, that I make a lot of mistakes. Erase those negative thoughts in your brains and start practicing today. You will absolutely achieve what you exactly want. Don't worry, I'm here to support you with some important tips to become one of the best writers. So, before knowing the basic principles of a letter, so we have to know what actually a letter to editor is. A letter is a piece of writing which is written to convey a message to an authority or to highlight an issue to the print media for actions. Like other writings, letter writing also has some basic principles to be followed by a writer. So let's discuss about them. The first principle of writing a letter is that your letter should be based on facts. The ideas which you pen down in your letter, they should be appropriate and the correct one. When you write false statements, then legally you can be liable. It is mandatory that you have to write the correct statements and facts and figures in your letters. The next principle is that make your letter to be brief. Discuss about the important ideas. As a letter has a small and limited space in a newspaper. Each newspaper has its own policies regarding the length of a letter. So consult that newspaper to know the exact length of a letter. Remember that a letter refers to a recent event, an article, or any issue which is occurring in your society. So you can pen down that issue and highlight that in front of public. Your letter can be against as well as behalf of any policy. When the situation comes to the public, they do suffer from issues and they highlight the issues in front of respective authorities and government for protecting their rights. When the government or that authority takes action, here you can be against of that authority. Finally, you can give requests, suggestions, or any else statement that refers to your letter. Those were some basic principles of writing a letter. Let's talk about the important tips of writing letters. Read others' letters. Before starting writing your own letter, so you have to read others' letters, that how they have highlighted the issue and what are the facts and figures of that letter, how the request has been written, and you will learn a lot from the experiences of reading others' write-ups which have already gotten published in newspapers. So be a regular reader of the letter page and get ideas from others' letters. It also allows you to build up your information from reading others' materials, and you will have a unique pattern when it comes to you to write a letter at the first time. So the more you read, the easier it becomes for you to write. So experiences will teach you. Select an issue or a topic. When you have successfully read and experienced the published materials of other writers, then absolutely you will have a picture in your brain that how they have highlighted the issue, what kind of topic they have selected, and how they have went down their materials. How your own time comes to write a letter. Firstly, you have to know about what you are going to write, whether a reference of a letter, a social problem, or a letter to appreciate the government or any authority for taking actions. Clear the topic of your letter. That would be the starting step of writing your own letter. So far, your title or topic is not finalized yet. The next step comes for you is limit your topic or title. Have you ever thought that a broad title or topic makes your letter to be vague? You have not. You have ignored it, and therefore the topic was not managed by you. For example, you have taken a title or a topic that is coronavirus cases in the world. It seems unlimited, a broad sense. An unlimited topic cannot be possibly focused within some limited lines. It's maybe, but it takes a tough time. So make your topic limited. Make it coronavirus cases in Pakistan or coronavirus cases in Balochistan. Still you want to make it limited. Coronavirus cases in Turbat. It becomes limited. Now you will only focus the cases which had been reported in Turbat, not in the world, not the complete Pakistan, with a limited space. So it becomes easy for you to pen down a great letter. May you have limited your topic and now you want to write an effective letter. But the next thing that is very much important to be known is to be on point. You have to write the most important and relevant points in your letter. Avoid unimportant and inappropriate ones. May you have experienced publishing a letter that was changed by the editor, and you have seen a lot of changes in your letter. That is because of your irrelevant points. The editor may edit your letter and take out the unimportant points. So it is better for you to write to the point instead of writing unimportant materials or ideas in your letter. Also, your ideas should be expressed in a logical manner. Correct your grammar. The next step is correct your grammar. Grammar correction is very much important in a letter, since a letter can be unaccepted when it contains errors related to grammar, punctuations, or any issue which is related to the grammar. You can use dictionaries to correct the spellings of your words, or any grammar book to correct your grammar from the errors. Now it comes to the conclusion. Mostly the letters are concluded with a request or a suggestion. But your letter can also be concluded with the nature of your letter. Maybe you are writing a letter to appreciate someone, so here you can write motivational words. Conclude that with the nature of your letter, whether it needs a request that authority, or suggestion, you can feel free to suggest, as well as to motivate someone, so you can motivate as well. That exactly depend upon the nature of your written letters. Most of you send the letter after concluding it, but there is an important step to be followed, is proofreading. Proofreading and writing is very much important, but most of you ignore it and think that conclusion is the ending point of that. Proofreading means checking the letter carefully for spellings, punctuation, and grammar errors before sending. You can give the letter to an expert that has already experienced publishing the letters, or to your teacher for proofreading. After that, you can easily send your letter to the newspaper for publication. If it is free from errors and it is written to the point, it would be acceptable and published. I expect that you find this lecture informative for you to write an excellent letter for publication. So follow those tips and see improvements in your writing, and subscribe my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.